Google launched a brand new AI feature inside Google Earth and pulled it less than 24 hours later, after people showed exactly what it could be used for. In that single day, users had already faked a nuclear plant, refugees at a border, and a bomb crater, all placed on real Google satellite imagery. The backlash was immediate and loud enough that Google didn't wait for a slow internal review. It pulled the plug within a single day of launch. Here are 5 things to know about the tool, the people who exposed it, and why Google says it isn't coming back anytime soon. Number 1. What the tool actually did. On July 30th, Google added a new feature to Google Earth's web version, powered by an AI model internally called Nano Banana 2. Users could zoom into almost any location on the planet, type a simple text prompt, and generate a photorealistic scene layered directly on top of real satellite and aerial imagery. No design skills, no editing software, just one sentence and a click, turning real Google Earth imagery into a completely fabricated scene in seconds. The model behind it, Nano Banana 2, is built on Google's Gemini 3.1 flash image system, designed specifically for speed and high-fidelity image generation at scale. It had just been rolled out globally days earlier as one of Google's flagship AI models, before this specific use inside Google Earth became the problem. To be fair to Google, the feature wasn't built for misuse. The company later said geospatial professionals had already been using it for genuinely useful mapping and planning work. Think architects visualizing a proposed building, or city planners mocking up how a new park might look, all layered realistically onto the real landscape. Number 2. How it got exposed. Open-source investigator Henk started testing the feature and documented exactly how easily it could be misused. In seconds, using single-sentence prompts, he placed a fake nuclear power plant into a real satellite image of Iran. He also added fabricated refugees walking along a road near the Mexican border and, separately, a fake hospital and a bomb crater onto a real satellite image of Gaza. As he put it, a task that once required a screenshot, a second browser tab, and real patience now took a single typed sentence. He wasn't the only one testing it either. Journalists at BBC Verify ran their own tests and produced convincing fake images of bombed hospitals and military vehicles using the same tool. None of these examples were picked randomly. Each one targeted exactly the kind of real-world flashpoint where a single fake photo could genuinely mislead people during a fast-moving news story. Documenting all 3 examples together in under a day was enough to turn this from a small bug report into a story major outlets like Bloomberg and NPR covered within hours. Number 3. The watermark problem. Google had built in an invisible marker called SynthID, meant to let anyone verify whether an image was AI generated. Found a simple way around it. Instead of taking a screenshot, he photographed his own screen with a separate camera. That one extra step was enough. Independent AI detection tools then rated the resulting image as just 1% likely to be AI generated. That's not a small gap. A 1% score means most automated fact-checking tools would wave the image straight through as authentic without a second look. In other words, the safety feature Google built specifically to catch fakes like this one could be defeated with nothing more than a second camera pointed at a screen. Watermarking systems like SynthID work by embedding a pattern directly into an image's pixel data, which means rephotographing or heavily compressing the image can strip it out entirely. Number 4. Google's response was fast. Within 24 hours of launch, the company rolled the feature back entirely from Google Earth's web platform. In a statement, Google said people uniquely trust Google Earth for a reliable view of the world, and that some users had shared generated images that appeared to violate its policies. The company said it's now working on stronger guardrails before the feature is allowed to return in any form. Google also pointed out that the AI-generated scenes were never shown to other users inside the main Google Earth experience, only to the person who created them. The problem wasn't the main app itself. It was how quickly people could screenshot, or in Van S's case photograph, the result and share it elsewhere as if it were real. Number 5. Why this matters beyond one app. Satellite imagery has long been treated as one of the most trusted forms of evidence, used by journalists, researchers, and governments alike. It's especially relied on during fast-moving conflicts and disasters, when there's often no other independent way to verify what's actually happening on the ground. A tool that can convincingly fake that kind of imagery and slip past detection with one extra step threatens to undermine that trust for everyone, not just Google's own users. Researchers point out an even trickier side effect. Once fake satellite images are possible, governments can also start dismissing real, accurate images as fake too. Researchers call this the liar's dividend. The simple fact that once convincing fakes exist, anyone caught on real evidence gets an easy new excuse to deny it. Experts who study disinformation say this incident is a preview of a much bigger problem, as AI image tools keep getting faster and harder to catch. Google pulled this feature in a day, but the underlying AI models keep getting better, and this almost certainly won't be the last time this exact debate comes up. Other big tech companies are racing to add similar AI image and video tools to their own map and camera products, facing the exact same trade-off between usefulness and misuse. For now, the lesson from this 124-hour window is simple. Powerful AI tools can spread a lot further than any safeguard built to contain them. It also shows that outside researchers testing products in public and reporting what they find quickly can still move a company like Google faster than months of internal review. If you found this breakdown useful, subscribe for more stories like this one, and let us know what you think Google should do differently next time.